Welcome back. Let's get set up and fix my chat. All chat. We're about ready. Okay. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Grandma Gaines. You can call me Tracy. This is Bohippian Life. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. If you're interested in that portion of my channel, I leave links in the description box of most all of my videos. But this live stream, second one of the day, is all about the cards. Tarot cards, oracle cards. There. We are almost ready. Oh my gosh, Fifi, hello. You are first. Congratulations. I am just getting set up. Going to live chat instead of top chat. So if anybody feels like they're not seeing all the chat, it might be because you're not in live chat. So let me type in hello and my email address. And highlight it. That's not how you spell it. Oh goodness, that is not how you spell Bohippian Life. Let's try that. That looks better. And I'm going to highlight it. There. Marsha, hello. You are number 2, my dear. All right, perfect. We're kind of far. I think that's all right. That should be good. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's actually on my selling sites. It's one of the ones I crocheted. But I was like, you know what? It's cold. And I'm going to wear it. And thank you, though. You want to go outside, girlfriend? All right. So, oh, goodness. Yeah, you can come say hi, I suppose. Oh, you're going to get hair all over me. Oh, I love you, too. You're the best. She's like, I know it. I know. You want to go outside? All right, let's go. Apologize, my friends. I'll be right back. Yeah, has a little pouch on it. It's perfect. I love it. They are the best. All right, I'm going to bring you guys just a little bit closer. You seem to be very far away today. That's better. Marsha, how would you like to pick an oracle deck for us to use today? These are the ones I have. So we have the crows, the mermaids, both earth decks, earth wisdom, earth magic. We'll do Earth Magic since that's the first one you mentioned. And I didn't know you wore glasses. I mean, we're still cool even though we wear glasses. Prescription or grandma, it doesn't matter. All right, so Fifi, you are first, my dear. Don't let your coffee get cold. Yeah. I was lucky enough not to have to wear glasses. My kids all wear glasses. Their dad had glasses. Yeah, not until just a couple of years ago. Well, actually, probably right around the 50-year mark. Maybe 49 is when I started wearing them. That print got small. So it is 14 degrees Fahrenheit height here. Super cold. I'm going to start a fire after the live stream. How cold is it there? And Fifi, I can't remember where you said you were tuning in from. But what's your temperature like? Yeah, you're in denial. Oh my gosh, use them now. So I've been watching this this one guy. I can't remember what his name is, but he talks so much that I can never really get through the whole video. But he has exercises that strengthen your eyes, so that even if you wear grandma glasses, that if you do these, you're gonna no longer need them, apparently. But like I just said, truth be told, he talks so gosh darn much that I never get through the video. I don't even know what the dang, I don't even know what the exercises are. You're in New York? Did you tell me that? Wait a minute. Syracuse? Schenectady. I can't remember where you said you were from. Marley, hello. I think I missed somebody else that popped in too. So I'm supposed to be shuffling for Fifi, but the person, the live stream person talks too much. All right, I thought I missed somebody, so I'm just scrolling back up real quick. Oh my gosh, and my boss is out there. Editor, oh my gosh. I have to get closer. Editor in debt. Oh my gosh. I love your name. Welcome. I have to let my boss in. Hold on. She's like, it is freezing out here. Let me in. So, editor, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Marley, hello, welcome. Let's get editor and Marley on the list. Well, I hope that is a good thing, my friend. And my condolences on losing your wife. So, editor, you are number 3. Marley is number 4. If I could have chosen my own name, I would have chosen Marley. I just think it's a cool name. Anicat, hello, welcome. You are number 5, my friend. All right, Fifi. Let's see what we can get for you. The first card. Marsha used to be a super popular name when I was growing up. So in the 70s, I don't know if it was because of the Brady Bunch show, but yeah, I remember it being super popular. My mom's best friend, her name is Marcia. I don't know. I have a niece. Her name is Marcia, but she spells it Marcia. Marcia. All right, Fifi, we are going to pull an oracle for you. So, editor, you seem like you are a new person to the live stream. Welcome, and thank you for being here. Yeah, it makes me want to pronounce it Marcia. But I know it's not. Mira is pretty. Rose is a very pretty name. All right, so the first card you have, Fifi, is an Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands represents the start of something new, which represents you have just completed a cycle. So congratulations on that. We are all always happy and excited when we complete something and you can start something new. This is a yes. It's positive. It represents something happening fast, and as fast as can be, it is days. This represents the urge to move on and do something new. You know things can't stay the way they are. This new thing can be something as simple as maybe you just want a new haircut. Or it could be moving to a new neighborhood. Maybe it's a new career. Whatever it is. There's an urge to move on. You're full of pioneer spirit and it drives you forward. The most important thing is you have to make the first move, and you must believe in yourself, and you must believe in your vision. It may be the making of you. Remember, something fast, positive, and approaching quickly. Or maybe you're already in it. The card also says never stop striving for what you want. All too often in life we find that we are living and doing for others and not ourselves. You have the Queen of Swords. Swords represents arguing, fighting, discontent, whether it's with another person or inner. It is a no card. It represents the autumn season. And as far as time-wise, it represents weeks. Sorry, I apologize. I have a frog in my throat. Okay. So the Queen of Swords is a woman, a mature woman, wise, direct. This woman's ambitious and speaks sharply. The Queen says, say what you think. Be your own person and keep your strong convictions no matter what opposition you come up against. The card says, don't be afraid to stand alone. It says, be confident and be straightforward. You will receive the acknowledgement you deserve. Now remember, this is something that's going to take a little bit longer, weeks, not days. It's not fast. Again, the Queen, I forgot to open up the other book. I need to keep it over here. Queens represent an older, mature woman. And they indicate a steady, enduring force for good or evil as according to dignity. And the next card you have, this is the last tarot. I apologize. I'm just getting everything set up. Is the Ten of Swords. Tens represent the completion of a cycle. That's why you have a 1. This card represents betrayal or distress. You may feel like you were literally stabbed in the back or that you are face down in the dirt. The card represents the completion of a cycle, freeing you up to start your new one, whatever that may be. The card says at least everything is now known and everything is now out in the open. So, whatever it is, you know about it, and you can move on. Your oracle for the day is rain, also known as purification. A lot of people, when it rains, immediately open the windows and doors for purification of the house. I'm not saying, in a monsoon, leave your windows and your doors open because, obviously, stuff can get ruined. But just for a short period of time, it's not going to hurt anything. You take your washcloth and you wipe off your windowsills and you wipe up the floor. Your home, it cleanses it. It does. It purifies it. So no matter whether it's a light shower or a deluge, rain cleanses and purifies. So there's a lot here. This card, the moisture that has evaporated from the various bodies of water on the planet was drawn into the atmosphere, now returns to the earth as rain. In nature's vast and comprehensive water recycling program, that's what they call rain, nature's water recycling program. Depending on when and where the rain falls, it can come as a welcome relief or a nuisance. The air smells fresh after a good rain. It brings clean water, which provides sustenance for plants, animals, and us humans. At its most intense, rainstorms arrive as an avalanche of water, often accompanied by great and powerful winds, considerable flooding, and destruction, as an unfortunate consequence of nature's impersonal balancing act. What is purged makes way for new life to appear. The card says purifying your mind, body, and spirit is the task that is put before you, Fifi. Believe you carry about yourself. Belief that you carry about yourself that inhibits you from being fully engaging in life, from showing up 100%, purifying your heart by allowing yourself to breathe in and out blessings and forgiveness so that you can love more deeply. Let yourself feel grief, and the card says truly feel it, so that the river of tears become miniature baptisms that help heal the wounds in your soul. If necessary, detoxify your body, the temple and seat of your soul, by changing your diet, doing a cleanse for a few days, or simply drinking more water. That is something I've been doing lately. Increasing the amount of water you drink with deep appreciation for the purpose will revitalize your spirit. It is no wonder that in some indigenous languages, water is called lifeblood, as it is so essential to every form of life on earth. Take time to purify yourself. Have I forgotten to add anybody? I did. I'm in. Hello. How are you? So Ilham, you are number 6. Marsha. Marsha. It is, they are beautiful cards. They really are. Here's what the backs look like. Sister Susan's favorite. Thank you. Thank you. Have a beautiful and blessed day yourself. I'm hoping I can talk my husband into riding motorcycles to Kentucky this summer. Marcia, just so you know in advance. You might get an unexpected phone call from Grandma. Like, I'm lost, but I think you live around here somewhere. Because Grandma creeps on your videos. It would be awesome. I would love it so much. The issue is just finding places to stay where we could store our motorcycle on the way down and back. Oh my gosh, we should totally do that. Totally. All right, Marcia, so the first card you have is the Moon card. And 100 cool points, Marcia, if you can tell me what the Moon card means. Oh my gosh, we would have so much fun. Although I fear Larry and Wayne would probably have way more fun. They would probably have too much fun. But I think it would be awesome. Oops, we need an oracle. So, the Moon card, Major Arcana. Has multiple phases. It's a neutral energy card. All right, cool points are going up for grabs for anybody in the chat. Oops, don't lose you guys. Oh, close, almost, not quite intuition. So let me tell you, the intuition is more the High Priestess card. The Moon Carrie, hello, welcome. I will add you to the list as number 7. So, the Moon, Major Arcana, neutral energy card. It represents a Pisces. And it is, the Moon is a call for you to go on a journey of renewal. So you can become unstuck. Actually, there is intuition in the description. So, I'm taking the card that flipped. So I apologize for saying no on the intuition. But, so we know the journey. Very good. So, let me just show you. Here I am holding it. That's not the Moon. Goodness gracious, Grandma. Get your act together. So, it's a call to go on a journey of renewal. So you can become unstuck, just like the Moon does every month. So it goes through all these phases. In each phase represents something you're going to have to go through. A feeling, and it could be reflection, intuition, fear, confusion, deception, anything. But once you complete this journey, it represents new and full. So I have dates of February 24th through March 20th. You also have the Justice card, a positive, a yes. It represents a Libra, Major Arcana. 2, the appearance of 2 represents that there's powerful energies surrounding you right now. And whatever is going on in your life, it's powerful. The card says it is advisable to step back and be objective when making decisions. Remember, no knee-jerk reactions just to solve problems, because you're only solving the problem at the moment, and you're not thinking about the future. You also have the 10 of Swords, which represents that you may feel like you've been stabbed in the back. It represents the completion of a cycle and that it is over, and it frees you up to start a new one. It also represents that everything is now known and out in the open. So there, I'm not saying it's like that there, but there may have been someone or something that was hidden or kept from you that is now out in the open. Your oracle for the day is the Island card, also known as Solitude. I'm like, where'd it go? So the next one is Editor. So you're ready if you have any questions. The Island card says the solitary tree is surrounded by the grassy, the solitary tree on the island, surrounded, hopefully you guys can see this, surrounded by the glassy sea, can evoke different feelings depending on one's perceptions and beliefs. The tree, which is in full blossom, stands amid the relative starkness and is illuminated by a beam of light. We have to turn the page. Hold that thought. By a beam of light from the otherwise dark sky. It's an elegant reminder of how even in what might appear to be a relatively barren circumstance, there is still beauty and growth. That's why I say embrace the good and the bad. Although an island like this can be a metaphor for isolation, desolation, the thriving tree proves that even in the harshest environments, there is life. We can see the tree's spider-like roots. Hopefully. Just pretend you can see them. Yep, spider-like roots spreading out along the rocks. They're seeking nourishment from the moist soil. The sense of peace and solitude depicted in this picture provides nourishment for the soul. It's kind of hard. There we go. You need to take some time for solitude, preferably in silence. Spend the morning, afternoon, or the whole day by yourself, completely unplanned and unstructured. The bombardment of your senses by the noise and intensity of society leaves you on alert far more than is necessary, my friend. The vibration of millions of people's worry and fear throughout the world can impinge upon you and greatly affect you if you do not honor your need to pull back from time to time. And I'm sure with all your spiritual stuff that you do, I'm sure you feel this bombardment that they're talking about a lot. Chin 2, hello, welcome. Bug Bomb, hello, welcome. When you have passed through any self-constructed barriers to enjoy the quiet peace of solitude, it will serve you best if you simply observe the thoughts and emotions that pass through you, especially those that cause shortness of breath or quickening of the heart. Remember, isolation is experienced not by choice, but out of fear. When you decide to spend time with yourself in solitude, however, you are choosing once again to find and connect with who you really are. All right, we have to get Carrie on the list. Carrie is number 7. Chin 2 is number 8. And who did I miss? Bug Bomb. Number 9. Don't want to know what was said. Maybe. I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it, Marcia. Oh my gosh, you were around this morning, I think. How terrible. Okay, so the next one is editor. You guys, don't let your coffee get cold. Don't forget, if you don't want to wait in line, you can use a super chat. It will immediately get you next. All right, editor, here we go. Yeah, please be respectful. Dave T. Dave T. Hello. Is this Phoenix? Phoenix Rose? Hello, Dave. Phoenix Rose, oh my gosh, I was thinking about you the other day. Oh my gosh, how are you guys doing? How is dance class? So, editor, if you're still here, my friends, please, just give me a moment. I just want to talk to Phoenix for a second. Her grandpa passed away, who was Dave, who was a subscriber to our channel, and we miss talking to Dave and his banter. I'm so glad to see you. How's your mom? And you guys, don't forget, we are still waiting on Ashley and the babies. Good. I'm glad. I'm so glad. Wayne, hello. Or is it Chelsea? Oh my gosh. Phoenix, would you like to be added to the list? She's like, it's Chelsea. How are you? No? No card? Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. So I have you on the list. You are number 10, Chelsea. Phoenix, would you be interested in, right this moment while you're here, a mermaid card? So I already have the cards pulled for editor. Perfect. And we will make sure that you understand it completely. Oh, thank you. This one is my daughter's birthstone. It's starting to get a little big now, though. I don't want to have to put a ring sizer on it like my wedding ring. And these are from my son. He gave them to me for Christmas. The one literally has a skull. I love it. All right, so let's get this card for Phoenix. Phoenix Rose. Such a beautiful name. That was fast. Aw, you have the light card. So everybody remember, I won't be here on Monday. Monday is Martin Luther King Day, and my husband always has that day off. Phoenix Rose, This mermaid reminds you to shine your light wherever you go and don't be shy. She reminds you that light attracts others to it like a magnet. You know how moths are attracted to a light? That's shine your light. Uh, when light is present, darkness doesn't exist. It's not to say that doesn't mean darkness is bad. Far from it. Uh, darkness, in darkness, gestation occurs. And what that means is like when you plant a seed in the ground, it's dark. But that helps it grow. So darkness is good. Um, it says, are you being called to shine your light for others, to show them the way? When your light shines fully, you have the ability to not only illuminate your path, but the path of others. It says, nurture yourself with relaxation and meditation, and don't forget to eat healthy, fresh foods. So, if you're dancing, working super hard, um, using a whole lot of your energy, Phoenix Rose, make sure you take time to relax and recover before you do it again. And shine your light for all to see. And oh my gosh, you just made my day seeing your name up there. Well, Grandpa's name up there. Yeah, thank you for popping in. All right, so let's keep going because otherwise I could just sit here and talk to Phoenix Rose all morning. So we're going to just keep moving. Editor, the first card you have is the Empress, a major arcana. The Empress is a neutral energy card. So it could be positive or it could be negative. It represents home, and it's an understanding card. Again, home. When components align, more creates more. Did I mention it represents home? More laughter creates more laughter at home. More anger creates more anger. Home? Okay. Also, because tarot has two meanings, this card can also represent an unwelcome, hold on. It can represent an unwelcome So, I lost my spot. I should have a cup of coffee. The Empress doesn't stand for an unwelcome anything. The Empress represents creativity and abundance. I was thinking of the Hierophant. Editor, you also have the Queen of Wands. And I promise, this card represents love and money. I won't get it wrong. Phoenix Rose, I hope you have the best day ever at school. I hope it's fun and exciting and you learn a lot of good stuff. And again, thanks for being here. So the Queen of Wands represents do not withdraw from intimidating situations. It says adopt witchy glamour and ooze charm and magic from every pore. Be gilding everyone you meet. Again, it represents love and money. And it says to believe in your power and to focus on arriving at your destination by yourself. You have the Nine of Swords. This is a grieving card. It represents something happening fast, fairly fast, weeks. 9 steps of grieving. Each sword represents a step. A 9 is a resting phase, representing that it's almost complete. Everybody grieves. Everybody grieves differently and for different reasons. So it can represent death or miscarriage or failure, despair, deception. Again, we all grieve differently and for different reasons. but we all grieve. Everybody's zodiac sign is on the blanket, representing it's something we all go through. It's not something unique just to one person. So take the time to grieve. You cannot move on to step 10 in your cycle until you've completed every single step on the 9. Just checking up on the chat. We like Marsha and Wayne's accent too, and Chelsea's accent in Wayne's. We've only heard Wayne's voice a little bit in Chelsea's videos. So your oracle for the day, editor, is the Vision Quest, Desert. Oh my goodness. They're awesome. A vision quest is a process whereby you spend a few days in the wilderness alone. Typically, you carry only water and some sacred items with you, and you spend most of the time praying or meditating. Many who have completed a vision quest assert that it is a powerful and life-changing experience. They report vivid and profound revelations. It is said that the desert does not lie. So partaking in this can help you discover the truth about your purpose, or at least give you some clues. It is time for you to go on a vision quest. Designate a place in nature in which to dwell, whether for a few hours, a few days, and spend the majority of your time praying and meditating while you're there. It's best to be in a location where you can truly find solitude. Even if it's a quiet corner of a park, just for the afternoon. Wherever you go, take your questions, concerns, or challenge with you into prayer or meditation. Allow it to float around you in consciousness and watch what shows up. This is one of the most powerful cards, and by drawing it, whatever other messages you may have received, they are amplified threefold. Hebe, hello, welcome. Please be nice. Yep, a little southern accent. I agree, Carrie. I agree. I like the Indian language too. So Marley, you are next. Moving on. My mom calls it a slow southern drawl. That's what she called those. All right, Marley, perfect. Hold on to him tightly. The first card you have is the Five of Pentacles, or discs. I'll show it to you real quick before I pull an oracle. It's a halfway point. Aw, you don't like your accent? I do. I think it sounds cool. The Southern accent is very cool. It has a little, I don't want to sound disrespectful when I say it, but it has like a little twang to it. Wow. Yeah, yeah. Like I had mentioned before, I used to babysit for this one lady. She was from the South. And we had gone to the drive-up bank teller. And Ilham, hello, my friend. I have you on the list as number 6. And she was, she had to sign something. And she was like, do you have a pen? And the teller was like, a what? And she was like, you know, a pen so I can sign my name. And so it was quite comical because she wanted a pen, but she pronounced it a pan. You have a pen so I can sign my name? It was great. A drive-up teller. You guys don't have drive-up bank tellers? The ones they sit in the window? And you just push the button and the little thingy comes down and you put your check in there and they give you your money. Oh my gosh, there's so many things we have to show you when you guys come. Not just the bathrooms. All right, Marley, I apologize. So the Five of Pentacles represents a halfway point. Remember, Pentacles is abundance, gains, monetary, material, harvest in your heart, in your soul. Anywhere you can enrich, improve, and make your life better is a pentacle. I've called it a GAINZ. A 5 represents a halfway point. It's also a call for you to put boundaries in place. And boundaries, my friend, are it's not walls to keep people out. Boundaries are doors to keep you safe. This 5 of Pentacles, thank you. This 5 of Pentacles represents monetary, material, and quite possibly relationship trouble. You can see the people look like they're having monetary, material, and they're definitely not happy with each other at the moment. So relationship trouble. They're walking past a window of abundance. So you see others have what you don't, and it all beckons you. Sometimes we must experience this to strive for a better life and to set off on the hard road of ambition. This 5 spot, this halfway point, is a horrible place to be when you're in this cycle. It's almost the plateau, but it's not. You must put boundaries in place. Your next card you have is an 8 of Wands, showing something happening fast, days. This card represents hold on. If you guys are new, I know that you guys have seen this many of times, but if you're new, it is, I have some very, very small handwriting here. And this card says that you will find yourself freshly grounded. So, an 8 of Wands represents exciting news and moving projects forward. So, it represents that you have been on a plateau, but there's finally forward movement. And it represents swiftness. It is a hope card. And it represents speed toward end, promises assured felicity. My friend, felicity means happiness or well-being. You are moving off of this. This is finally forward movement. You have a Three of Swords, though, which represents fighting, arguing, discontent, whether with another person or inner. Petty conflict and grudges need to be dropped. One of you need to step back and act as a mediator, or things are just going to get worse. So again, petty conflict and grudges need to be dropped. You have an major arcana, the moon. It's a Pisces. It's a neutral energy card, and it represents the need for you. You need to go on a journey of renewal so you can become unstuck, just like the moon does every month. Every phase the moon goes through represents a feeling or something that you have to go through. But once you go through all these phases, oops, that's the wrong card. Once you go through all of these phases, the moon card represents new and full. Your oracle for the day is the lightning card, power. All right, so, I'm missing out on chat. Who stole a bridge? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, ATM theft is huge, but criminals are criminals. No, this is the last one. This is for Marley. Then you're next. So I saw somebody was talking about the stealing of a bridge. In Pennsylvania, the town my husband works in, there's two schools. There's one school on this side of the bridge, and then there's another school, high school on this side of the bridge. And they have football season. It's called the Battle for the Bridge. And whoever wins, that's their banner is on the bridge for the whole year. Gosh, I wish I could remember the names of the schools. But yeah, it's kind of cool. It's big. All right, so lightning, power, Marley. This card says, the power available to you, the force of life itself, is neutral. It is neither inherently good nor bad. It's how you utilize it that will determine whether it's ultimately harmful or life-giving and congruent with the will of spirit that pulses through you. What is required is awareness of your intention, your values, and your willingness to act on them under any circumstances. Although you may see yourself as using this power for good, do not allow yourself to get caught up in the duality of good or bad in determining the decisions or actions. Through prayer or ceremony, you can tap into this spiritual force. And by paying close attention to Spirit's prompting, your choice will ultimately be revealed to you, one that is beyond your typical perspective. From there, you can continue to access this divine power that is the very force driving the universe. That's crazy. Chelsea, you can still be an actress, my dear. All right, Anaket, you are next. I agree. I agree about that school thing. It's sad. And that should be the safest place for our children in school. Really? As in singing, Marcia, or playing an instrument? So this is for Anakat. I think that's awesome, Marcia. That is super cool. What instrument? Guitar, huh? I bet. She's going to be like, I'll play the guitar. Drums. And we need an oracle for Anakat. Next is Ilham. Oh, I bet you are. We're on number 5. That is so cool. You're so talented. Anakat, the first card you have is the Major Arcana, the Magician. It's a yes. It's positive. It represents something is going to happen fast. So change. It encourages you to be resourceful. And use all your resources to attain the success you deserve. The card says it's all in the know-how. So you already know how to do it, and this change is going to happen fast. I don't have any dates for the Magician. You have the Knight of Swords, which also represents something happening fast, but weeks. The Knight of Swords says be alert, be ready to defend yourself, and speak your mind. I thought I had something else written in the Knight, but oh my gosh, Jimmy, I did not know that. You guys stay safe. Thank you for telling us about it. Stay safe, my friend. I will be looking it up on YouTube after the live stream. So make sure Grandma always knows that you're safe. Stay away from it. Anakat, you also have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups represents the start of a new cycle. It's a yes, it's a positive, so congratulations on completing something. And whatever this is, so it represents a celebration and or the birth of a child. Remember, it represents something happening. It's a positive, it's yes. Cups represent something happening slow, months. This card also represents that you will discover a renewal for your capacity to feel, which is always nice. Charlie, hello, welcome. You also have a Major Arcana, the Temperance, one of the most powerful cards in the deck to receive at any time. This card represents an emotional and physical balance. It's something we all strive, a place we all strive to be. It also represents change and to go for it when the time is right, and only when the time is right. You'll know when the time is right. This is a delicate stage, and it needs to be handled carefully because it could easily spoil. Just like any balance, anything. We have Charlie on the list. Oh my gosh. Charlie, I added you. You're number 12, my friend. Oh, Jimmy. That is so scary. Did a factory, something like that, blow up? Okay. All right. It is scary. Oh my gosh. My prayers out to everybody involved in that. Your oracle for the day, Annika, is Gaia, which is nurturing. And this card says receiving can be a sacred act if your intention is to honor spirit. It is as holy as giving when performed with a humble and open heart. This is even truer when receiving much needed nurturing, so let others give it to you. It may be a stretch to do so at times because of childhood conditioning, but that habit can be overcome, my friend. Your wounds can be healed. There, hopefully you can see that. Your wounds can be healed. One way to achieve this is to nurture yourself and allow others to nurture you. Consider the actions you can take that are self-nurturing. What comes to your mind when you really think about doing beneficial things for yourself? Set aside your ritualized habits and beliefs that restrict the pure act of allowing your body, heart, and soul to be nurtured. Lie on the earth. Ask Gaia to rock you in her bosom as you breathe with her and relax into her loving care. Ilham, it is your turn. Perfect, Jimmy. And I have you as number 13. Of course, you're number 13, Jimmy. Good, good. What about Bastet? Where is your roommate during all this, Jimmy? All right, so this is for Ilham. Which is Amin, if anybody's curious. Oh, duh. Marsha, he did say that, didn't he? Well, hopefully Bastet is good. Maybe we should put that in there. There. I'm trying to write the name of the city down so that I can look it up. All right, Ilham. The first card you have is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups represent, first of all, Cups represents our emotions, It's a positive suit. It's a yes suit. But the 7 is a plateau. And it also represents inspiration and imagination. But imagination needs to be kept in check. So there's fanciful and there's downright deluded. Use your imagination in practical ways or it will use you, my friend. Huh, Jimmy, that is so scary. You have the Temperance card, Ilham. I just mentioned this is one of the most powerful, most powerful card to get in a reading, no matter where you receive it. It represents an emotional and physical balance. Again, a place we all strive to be in. But it also represents change and to go for it. When the time is right, you'll know when that time is right. Again, this is a powerful, it's a yes card, it's a positive card. But remember, this stage needs to be handled carefully. Otherwise, it could easily spoil. Again, balance, emotional and physical balance. You have a 4 of Wands. Wands represents yes, positive, something happening fast, days. This is a welcome or celebrate. Now, it could be a welcome to home or a family member, or maybe you're going to visit somebody from home or family. But again, the people in the front of the card, these ones right here, are literally jumping up and down, waving their hands in the air. This is, this picture shows a welcome celebration. That is a big, huge, excited welcome. And there's also people in the back already celebrating, waiting for you to get there. So, a, a welcome and celebration. Again, you might be going home to visit family or home, or they may be coming to visit you. Enjoy it. You also have the 10 of Cups, which represents the completion of a cycle. This card is domestic bliss. So enjoy and appreciate it because you deserve it. The 10 also represents you are where you're supposed to be. And you have a solid foundation. All is perfectly balanced. Ilham, you also have the rainbow or the blessings card. I thought this just popped up for somebody. This card says, oh my gosh. So they don't know what's caused it yet. This card says the storm has passed and it's time to enjoy the refreshing beauty of this cycle. Even though it's been difficult to appreciate any sense of purposefulness in what you've endured lately. You can now, as they say, count your blessings. Don't just look at the brighter side. So, I'm sorry, I'm trying to read the chat too. So it says, don't just look at the brighter side, adhering to the academic mantra, it has no heart or depth. Do so slowly and with genuine gratitude that is expressed up close and personal. This ever-evolving process of life itself is a blessing, an opportunity to exist as a human on Earth. The planet is a beautiful garden, may not always appear to be so. Sometimes it's only when you look back at a memory of an experience that you can truly see the blessing. the blessings that have come from them. So bless your difficult or painful experiences and let them go. Saxy Butler, hello. How are you today? Carrie, it is your turn, my friend. Good, good. Does my heart wonders when I see good in there instead of oh, I'm not doing good today. So, Saxy, you are an extra. The True Light, hello, welcome. All right, 2 extras. All right, Carrie. Here we go. And welcome, my friends, welcome. Yeah? So did you make the team? All right, Carrie, let's see what the tarot has for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I hope oh, you gotta wait till, oh my gosh, you gotta wait that long? What are they doing to us? That's like 2 weeks. Did you have fun though? And enjoy yourself while you were doing it? Ah, I see. Oh my gosh, how exciting. All right, Carrie, the first card you have is the King of Cups. You're not seeing? Are you in live chat? Or top chat, Marcia? Or I mean all chat. Well, that's really weird, Marcia. Because it should have the little arrow. Okay. All right, perfect, perfect. So, these are for Carrie. Saxy Butler, did you make any friends while you were there? People to hang out with and learn from? Learn with, I should say. The first card you have, Carrie, is the King of Cups. Remember, Cups is our emotion suit. It's a yes, it's a positive. It represents something happening slow. Months is the time frame. The King is a dignity card. It says maintain your composure, set a good example, and be the person you would want supporting you. This card can also represent a man that you know that agrees with you and is agreeable with you. Making sure I get it, all the information to you. Obviously, kings represent an older, mature man. And it shows a person whose active influence is either entering or leaving one's life. You have the 8 of Swords. Swords suit represents fighting, arguing, discontent, whether it's inner or with another person. It doesn't have to be with another person. The 8 of Swords says you are restricting yourself. Stop avoiding situations. Stop creating obstacles that are of your own mental creation. You can cope. And because of these obstacles that you're creating, this card can represent bad news on the horizon. Don't let your mind create these things that are not there. my friend. Again, you are restricting yourself. Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles or discs represents gains, monetary, material, harvest in your heart and in your soul. So the Queen represents material comfort, a stable and abundant life. This card says get grounded, connect with the earthy side of life, and learn to be resourceful, practical, and how to share with others. Attend to your financial affairs, decrease money going out, and bring more money in. The Queen says that you are capable of turning your hand at most things, to most things, which means if you think of a way to make money, you generally do make money at it. So think along those lines and save money. Pentacles represents the winter time as well, the perfect time to hoard, save. You have the Queen of Wands as an extra. The Queen of Wands represents love and money. Do not withdraw from intimidating situations. You are restricting yourself. She's just reinforcing this. It says, believe in your power and focus on arriving at your destination by yourself. You also have the Winter Solstice card, which is reflection. Bo, hello, welcome. Or should I say welcome back? Your name looks familiar. And I feel like I have you for a free reading on my calendar. So this card says review the past year and ask yourself what the most important lessons you have had to learn are. What have you accomplished? And what dreams and visions you want to manifest for this year? Whether it has been relatively smooth ride or a challenging one, acknowledge your experience as being the work of Source, no matter what your judgments, fears, or joys are. Honor whatever has happened and be grateful. Honor whatever has happened over the previous several months with gratitude and forgiveness. Then let go. Allow yourself some solitude as you spend, oh my gosh. It says, then let it go. Allow yourself some solitude so you can spend some quiet, slow time in reflection. Once you feel complete, reflect on the present, focusing on what you're grateful for. When you're finished, consider what is to come and all the different possibilities and potential that exist before you. Allow your imagination to roam without limitation or ambition and see what shows up. Notice how you feel in your body with whatever scenario plays out in your mind. These are previews of that which is gestating and can manifest and grow when cared for properly. Patience and stillness is called for here. For just as the earth cycles have their own pace, so does this cycle, my friend. Naku, hello, welcome. Chintu, you're next. And Naku, you are on the list as well. Chintu, your turn, my friend. I'm just trying to be speedy, but I keep talking. That one was actually for Carrie, my friend. We all could use a little extra rest, some rest in our life. That is for sure. All right, so this is for Chin 2. Oh, gosh, I can't believe how long it's taken to get through this list today. Trent, hello, welcome. No. Alejandro. So, this bow is different from the one who was here earlier, the other day. There it is. All right, Chin 2, the first card you have is the Seven of Pentacles. This is a plateau card, also called a reorganize. Remember, Pentacles represents gains. This is a shift in perspective. It's a long-term success and hard-working card. This, again, I said it's a plateau. It's waiting for the fruits of your labor to ripen. There is a pause to appreciate and to decide to continue as is or adjust strategy. You may need to reorganize. You have an Eight of Wands, which represents something positive happening fast. Exciting news, moving projects forward. Again, speed toward end promises assured felicity. Remember, felicity is happiness or well-being. It represents that you will find yourself, here I go again, you will find yourself, it's very, very tiny. You will find yourself freshly grounded, which is always a good place to be. You have a Two of Pentacles. Again, abundance, gains. The 2 is a call to organize, reorganize, organize. This card represents balance, dedication, flexibility, adaptability. What it means is for everything you do, Chin 2, make sure somebody else does something as well. So keep a balance. But this card fell out too. It's important. It's a Three of Swords. It represents petty conflict and that grudges need to be dropped. Someone needs to step back and act as mediator or things are going to get worse. This is important. Needs to be taken care of. Your oracle for the day is Wolf, instinct. And this card says, you have lost touch with your instinctual sensitivities. And as a result, there has, as a result, oh my goodness, we have to go back. It is the result of cultural and or religious proscriptions, which means that's dictating that anything, this book doesn't want to cooperate. Anything wild and instinctual is threatening and therefore must be controlled or eliminated. It's time to overcome that limited mindset and tune into these instinctual cues. Let Spirit of Wolf be the teacher and call upon this benevolent being to help identify what those specific cues are saying. Shed some of your inhibitions with the only guideline being do no harm. All right, so you are definitely a different bow. The bow I have a reading for. So Bug Bomber, you're next. The bow I have a reading for is a 1978 Sagittarius. And that's not you? Bug Bomb. You are next. And then Chelsea. One, two. There we go. Bug Bomber. Bug Bomb, I mean. Bug Bomber. Bug Bomb is what I meant to say. The first card you have is a 5 of Cups. 5 is a halfway point between the 1 and 10. It's a call for you to put boundaries in place. Boundaries are not walls to keep people out, Bug Bomb. They are doors to make sure you stay safe. So, the 5 of Cups. Cups is an emotion suit. It represents loss. This card is a challenge card. So, loss, but something remains. You may encounter feelings of shame and guilt. This card represents an inheritance from a father or patrimony, which is a male in your family. The card can represent a bitter marriage or frustration in marriage. It represents that you need to turn your back on past mistakes, which is probably where this shame and guilt is coming from. But more important, also though, as you can see on the card represents quite possibly 3 have been taken and 2 are left. Again, it's a call to put boundaries in place to keep you safe. You have a Page of Cups. Again, emotions. This card says to enjoy life and make the most of living your life to the fullest. Savor being the center of attention and live life like there's no tomorrow. What that means is live in the here, the now, the present, not in yesterday or tomorrow when this or that happens to make everything better. Here and now. This card also represents, signifies an active and enduring situation or an active and enduring person. You have a 10 of Pentacles, which represents the completion of a cycle. So congratulations on that. The 10 of Pentacles or discs represents the master. The 8 is the journeyman. The 3 is the apprentice. This is the master. It is a structure card, and it represents that it represents lasting security and wealth. And that you can slow down now because you're the master. So keep the outcome in mind and keep working toward it, but you need to delegate now. So slow down, take it easy, and let others take more responsibilities. Not all responsibilities, just more. The card symbolizes a well-established foundation, family harmony, and the fulfillment of a substantial legacy. Representing you have done a good job. Your oracle for the day is the autumn equinox, which represents release. Now is the time to let anything in your life fall away that is no longer useful or needed. Allow yourself to gradually shed what has become burdensome and no longer congruent with your soul's purpose. Look especially at your material possessions. And be brutally honest with yourself as you discern which of these can be given away or released. And consider shedding relationships that have served their purpose and are no longer viable, as well as work or a job that has become devoid of interest and passion. With release comes a sense of being much lighter. Like the trees that openly bear their nakedness once their leaves have fallen, give room for whatever new life is ready to birth, following a period of quiet and gestation. So let go of whatever has outlived its purposefulness and trust that something else will take its place. Yash, hello. How are you? Welcome back. Chelsea, your turn. Oh, my sleeve keeps falling down. You're like, yay, I'm back. Okay, so that is not you. Okay. But thank you for being here. And you are on the list. All right, Chelsea. Oh, goodness gracious. Don't just let these cards flip for no reason. You have a Five of Cups as well. The High Priestess. And the Queen of Swords with an extra. So the Five of Cups. Cups is our emotion suit. It's a halfway point. And it's a call for you to put boundaries in place. Remember, boundaries aren't walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. Bo, thanks for being here. The Five of Cups represents challenge, shame, guilt, loss, but something remains. I just need an oracle for hope. So on the card, you can see 3 cups are flipped over and 2 are upright. That represents 3 have been taken and 2 are left. It may represent that you need to turn your back on past mistakes, which is why you may be feeling, you may encounter those shame and guilt feelings. The card can represent an inheritance from a father or a male in your family. And the card can also represent a bitter marriage or a frustration in marriage. You have the High Priestess, a major arcana, a positive, a yes. This card is change that you didn't realize was happening. The High Priestess says the future is yet unrevealed. This card is intuition, which is also known as gut feeling. We never follow that enough. And she wants you to know that life is all about balance and judgment. And to remember that there's a little bit of good in all bad, and there's a little bit of bad in all good. You have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a woman. Generally an older, mature woman, and it indicates a steady, enduring force for good or evil, according to dignity. So the Queen of Swords, a woman, wise, direct, ambitious, speaks sharply. That's the sword. And she says, say what you think. There's more. Says, be your own person. Keep your strong convictions, Hope, no matter what oppositions you come up against. Don't be afraid to stand alone. Be confident and be straightforward, and you will receive the acknowledgement you deserve. I promise. The extra card that fell out, super important, is the Journeyman, or the Master card, the Ten of Pentacles. It's a GAINZ card, monetary, material, harvest in your heart and in your soul. It's a structure card. It says keep the outcome in mind and keep working toward it. It represents lasting security and wealth, but you need to delegate now. So slow down, take it easy, and let others take more responsibilities. That doesn't mean do all the work. Just take on a little bit more of the responsibilities. The card represents a well-established foundation, family harmony, and a fulfillment of a substantial legacy. Your oracle for the day is waterfall, effortless. It says you have come to the edge of your comfort zone and find yourself fighting to resist moving past the perceived precipice of what you are or who you are. How you can be or what you can be. Spirit is asking you to step beyond the edge. Allow yourself to do so with ease instead of struggle. Yes, at times this can be a physically exerting time, but when performed with fluidity and grace, even when the task seems daunting, you'll find that movement becomes, the movement moves you effortlessly. Approach the present situation or relationship with awareness and grace. Don't try to make it effortless. That just creates more strain. The key word is allow. This is not the time to fight, but to surrender to the will of Spirit, even if you're being asked to let go completely and tumble into the brink of creation itself. You will find the waters there to be ultimately still and calm. Keep your focus on your solar plexus and your breath, breathing through any tension, relaxing and yielding to the movement that is occurring at any given moment makes your life effortless. Just go with the flow. So in the Enchanted Map Oracle, that would be the Go with the Flow card. Charlie. That is a horrible cup of coffee. Is Jimmy here? And Saxy Butler, I take it, has left. All right, so this is for Charlie. Oh, perfect. The first card you have is a Three of Cups. Remember, Cups is our emotions suit. It's a positive suit. It's a yes suit. It represents something slow. Months. Suit is a month. Suit is a month cup. Oh my gosh. If you don't have a month cup, have a suit cup. Oh, I totally messed that up. So, the suit cups represents months. So, the 3 of cups, 3s on the 1 through 10 cycle, is an activating card. So, number 1, you must be active. The 3 of cups represents a celebration, a joyous celebration. So this can be a social event. It can be an engagement. It might be a wedding. Did I mention that this cups cups, when it comes to seasons, represents the summertime. So the 3 of cups says go for it because it represents a successful conclusion. Whoa, that's pretty gosh darn positive, Charlie. You have the Knight of Pentacles representing gains, monetary, material, harvest in your heart, in your soul. Anywhere you can improve and make your life better is a pentacle. So the Knight of Pentacles, a knight, is so let me get this, make sure I have it right. So the knight represents a younger man and signifies an active, all right, hold on. It signifies an active and enduring situation or person. So about this active and enduring person. Scott, hello, welcome. Helen, hello, welcome. Oh my gosh, my friend, you never have to apologize for family, for any family things that have to be taken care of. So this Knight of Pentacles, Charlie, this person is reliable, dependable, but when it comes to the heart, they go the extra mile in the other direction. This person is very commitment phobic. Now, maybe it's you. It might be someone else. Represents the winter time. It's a no card. And something happening. It happens slow. This Pentacles is a year's time frame. You have a major arcana, the Sun. This is a positive. This is a yes card. The Sun card represents after a 1-year period in overcoming some obstacles, you now find yourself in a place of positivity, clarity, and illumination. It's a positive. Did I say it was a positive and a yes card? It's one of the most powerful cards to receive in a deck. Like the Temperance, this is one we want everywhere, anywhere, no matter what. It represents, because it's the sun, the daytime or summer. It's a joy card, and it says that you should put yourself first for a change. Treat yourself. And it wants you to know that life is to be lived to the fullest. You were not meant to live your life on the sidelines or live your life for somebody else, my friend. Jump in with both feet. I say it all the time. If you don't like where you land, jump again. That's what it's all about. You also have the Wheel of Fortune card. Major arcana, a positive. This card represents surprise change. Did I say it was a positive and a yes card? The Wheel of Fortune is destiny and fulfilling it. So seize all opportunities, grow, take risks if need be. Risks if need be. If you don't like what happens, then try something else. Embrace good and bad luck the same. So the Wheel of Fortune, destiny, in our life, in our 1 through 10 cycle, I talk about all the time. We go through these multiples of them. We choose paths. We jump in a direction that is that takes us away from destiny. Wheel of Fortune, destiny, has a way of pulling you back and putting you on the road you should have been on to begin with. So good old destiny and fulfilling it. It is surprise change for the good, my friend. Your oracle for the day is the Shaman card. Ancient healing wisdom. Some people call him the shaman, however you pronounce it. Finding the page, and I flipped right past it. So the shaman says all illnesses, physical, emotional, psychological, they stem from an illness of spirit. It may be due to soul loss, psychic intrusions, ancestral karma, or any other spiritual causes that can be contributing to the manifest condition for which you seek help. Whether other remedies you pursue, whether alternative or a combination of alternative or pharmaceutical or medicinal, however you want to do it, let the healing of your spirit be your priority. Know that the deepest spiritual wound is the illusion of being separate from Source, God, Great Spirit, or whatever name you give the Creator. It is the trick of the mind that creates this sense of separation. It's a time for deep healing, starting with your relationship with Spirit. So call upon your spirit guides, ancestors to help you with any emotional, mental, or physical healing you need. Call upon the Creator to assist you in mending any rift in your relationship with Spirit. Choose thoughts that support wholeness and well-being. Allow darker thoughts or shadows to appear as well, but simply observe them as they arise in consciousness, then dissolve. See yourself as healed, whole, and complete, and it shall be. We don't get that card very often either. So have we decided Jimmy and Saxy Butler are gone? True Light, are you here? It is a very nice oracle deck. That one was gifted to me by a friend named Sarah, who is a reader as well. Awesome. Perfect. Thank you so much. Don't lose you guys. They may take a little bit longer when we do that, but I'm fine with it. I am fine with taking a few extra moments. You are welcome, Charlie. Thank you for being here. Don't forget, I have an email highlighted at the top of the chat. If anybody would like a free in-depth card reading, not just a couple that fall. Now, because they're free, they're scheduled out. I do them once a week, Wednesdays. I'm scheduled out till March, but it'll get you on the list. So this is for the True Light. I need one more. The first card you have is the Queen of Swords. Remember, swords represents fighting, arguing, discontent, being unhappy, whether it's with another person or yourself. Sarah also gave me the Earth Wisdom cards and another one, a Shaman deck. Lizzie, hello, welcome. All right, we just need an oracle for True Light. So, swords. They also represent the autumn time, something approaching fast, but weeks, not days, weeks. The Queen of Swords is a woman, wise, direct, ambitious, speaks sharply, and says, say what you think. The Queen also indicates a steady, enduring force for good or evil. It just depends on the dignity of the queen, of the person. So the card says, say what you think. Be your own person, no matter, be your own person. Keep your strong convictions no matter what opposition you come up against. Don't be afraid to stand alone. That's the hardest thing for people to do. So don't be afraid to stand alone. Be confident, be straightforward, and you will receive the acknowledgement you deserve. You have a major arcana, the Lovers, a positive, a yes represents a Gemini, and it says be open and transparent. Nothing should be held back, even if this exposes you to feelings of vulnerability, nervousness, weakness. Be open and transparent. It represents success and unexpected blessings from above. You also have another major arcana, the Devil, a neutral energy card. The Devil says stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. You can do it. Also, because tarots have two meaning, the Devil says if you keep wanting, you will always be in need. Your oracle for the day is the Dragonfly, representing emergence. So it says you're in an intense process of emergence into the next cycle of your life. Now, unlike the more gradual shifts you've experienced, this one's happening very fast and somewhat unexpectedly, without any pauses for contemplation or indecision. You may even think that you're unprepared for such dramatic changes in life. Yet, my friend, you are prepared. You can put use experiences and wisdom that you have accumulated up to now. Life is demanding that you move into the next stage of maturity. This requires you to adjust your thinking about yourself, others, and your community. It calls for you to shed yet another layer of your ego-filled defenses and let go of any illusions of being less than who you are. This period of emergence is one of broadened consciousness and heightened perceptual capacities. Oh my goodness, they're using some long words. And since it is inevitable, it is best to surrender to the flow and allow yourself to gracefully move into the next cycle of your life. The Devil card can be greed, yes. That's where their keep wanting and you will always be in need comes from. Bo. Is Bo still here? Or Naku? This will be my last one. If they are not here, Yash. This is for Yash then. And we will be ending the live stream with this. My friends, if you like this type of content, please give my video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you in the family. Don't forget to check out my membership levels. I offer 4 of them. Each level offers the member something different. Each level is a different price. Subscribing is free. All right, so before I pull an oracle, I'm going to see if I can get through these first. Yash, the first card you have is the 6 of Swords. This card represents new horizons and moving on. Now, it may be an emotional time, but before you go, my friend, make sure you become a better you. And clean up what you leave behind. You have a 7 of Wands. This is a reorganizing card. It represents something happening fast. And if you see, it looks like the person is either fighting with other ones or defending themselves. So it's conflict or self-defense. Again, a need to reorganize, I mentioned. But it also states that you will not be manipulated or controlled by an inferior uh, uh, attack on your principles. So stand firm, stand up, and be counted. You have an Ace of Pentacles, my favorite card in the deck, representing a new start. Congratulations. This is infinite opportunities, material opportunities, a place of wealth, and a place of perfect contentment, somewhere we all want to be. On the card, a helping hand is offered. So if somebody offers to help you, say yes. Say yes. Trust me. You have the Judgment card. This card is positive, yes, and it represents a quick, clear, permanent change after past and life lessons learned. So embrace all opportunities coming your way. And you have the Two of Pentacles. I apologize for being so fast. This card is a call to organize. It's an abundance card. Gains, monetary, material, harvest in your heart, soul, anywhere. This is balance, dedication, flexibility, and adaptability. For everything you do, ensure someone else does something as well. So keep a balance. So with that, I'm going to end today's live stream. My friends, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have the best day ever, and I'll see you in the next video.